Dame rumor first. So what are you hearing about Dame Lillard?
Well, first off, I was looking around, already interested in the fact that the Lakers have dropped subtle hints here and there about possibly bringing in a big name and to pair with LeBron and AD. So a lot of people haven't really liked Dennis Schroeder's for the time that he's been there. So I had a feeling he was kind of on his way out because he wants big money. And Schroeder's a good player, but he's not worth the big money that he's wanting.
Right.
So I've always kind of had a weird thing with the fact that Damian Lillard has always liked the Lakers, and that would be a great fit. LeBron and Dame would be crazy. So a couple of days ago, Dame was actually spotted at a WNBA game with LeBron, and they were sitting together watching the game in LA. I thought it was ironic. I thought it was weird. So and then the rumors start circulating, of course,
Of course.
of two teams now, and it is the Warriors and the Lakers. So if Damian Lillard were to leave Portland, the two top teams right now in the rumor mill are the Lakers, of course, and the Warriors, which I cannot even imagine. I am praying that he will not join the Splash Brothers as a LeBron fan. But as a basketball fan, I would love to see it. Can you imagine on the court Steph, Dame, and Clay, the three best three-point shooters in the league right now, all top 5 shooters all time? Incredible. That would be insane. I don't even want to know how many threes they would hit in a season. Literally last year, it was between Dame and Steph as to who hit more threes from where around the arc, because the NBA released all their stats as to who hit what threes where, and it was between Steph and Dame. From in the corners, it was of course somebody different. In the corners, I think it was Danny Green hit the most.
Right.
But from everywhere else, from 3-point, it was between Dame and Steph. And I cannot even imagine if they were together. And you wait for Klay Thompson to get healthy, toss him into the mix. Wild. I mean, that would just be insane. I don't I don't even want to know how many points they would put up every night. It would be like they would average like 160 points a game because 90% of their points would come from the three.
Well, not to throw a monkey wrench in your theory there, but Steph Curry has been rumored of going to LA next year because I believe he is a free agent this offseason, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or maybe like he has that opt-in year or something to that effect.
Something weird with this contract, yeah.
But either way, would you? What do you think makes a better team, Steph Curry in LA or Dame in LA?
Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry because, in my opinion, and I'm going to upset a lot of people here when I say this, I think Steph Curry is the greatest point guard of all time. I think he's the most game-changing player possibly of all time. He legitimately formed the entire league around him. Teams were trying to mock what he was doing. Teams in the West were trying to mock defensive strategies to stop them. I mean, the entire West 2-3 years ago was literally like 4 or 5 teams that were good, and they were all either the Warriors or built to beat the Warriors, and nobody could do it because Steph Curry was just on another level. I mean, he is the greatest shooter of all time. I said, in my opinion, I think he's the greatest point guard of all time. So, and I think right now he's the greatest point guard in the league. So I think that him and LeBron have already had a good chemistry, going back. They had a little issue in the 2016 finals, but that brushed right over. And we all saw him playing in the All-Star game this last year. And LeBron literally tweeted after the game and was like, I've never got to play on the court. I've never played on the same team as him on the court. And he said it was like the most fun experience he's ever had because it would be fun to play with Steph. Steph is the ultimate player's player. I mean, you would love to play with him. And same with LeBron, too. LeBron is a really good passer. Steph is a good passer as well as a good shooter. I think it would fit perfectly, honestly. So